Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, The Ivy's Grove, and just to, make a recording and while I set up my altar and kind of a bit of a catch up on what's been going on. I do know, hang on, there we go. Yeah. So what I did a couple days ago was I've cleansed this, I've added some oils to it, just kind of let it sit a little bit before I set it up. I like to keep, I like to let the oils and the blessings on my altar just kind of let it sit before I put certain stuff on it. So, yeah, so I started training on being a supervisor in the dietary at a rehab assistant living. The rehab building I work as for elderly who just kind of need some help on some stuff. So there's gonna be some crashing and stuff. Sorry. So you guys have seen, I got these two, and I asked my daughter. One's gonna be for the alt here, the other one's gonna be for somewhere else. I asked my daughter not with the altar, but with the other table. I said, which one looks better? She picked this one for the other table, so this one's going to be for my altar. So that's going to be there. I have not cleansed these yet, so I figured this would be a perfect time to cleanse. The incense I'm using is Hems, company Hems, and it's for good fortune. I'm just using the smoke as an air element, fire and air element to help cleanse any energy residue. So, here. I got a package of white and black candles at Michael's. I was very surprised to see black at this time of year. So these fit perfectly on these. Master Root that I got at Contra Cadia. It's always on my altar. I got this. It's a rose candle. I got two of them. One's going to be burned the beginning of the summer, and the other one's going to be burned at the end of summer. I hope everybody's having a so far good summer. I hope today as I'm recording this, I'll be posting it the same day on Saturday, the day of the full moon in Sagittarius. I'm also setting it up for I haven't made one in a long time. So I'm going to be making a collage of what things for me to bring. I'm not going to do it on this video. It's going to be something off video. I might show it when we move out of this house in a couple of years, but until then, you're not going to see it. Sorry. Not sorry. So I have two of these candle holders, and they come in separate. fits right in. And I got two of them, and got them at a antique store. And this is a pine candle with, it's supposed to be pine. I have pine oil that I made myself. Usually I have an owl on, you see this over in this section. I have another one on this side, on the other side here that you can't see. Usually I have certain things like owls on this side, dragons on the other. I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to put this little guy here. This on the other side. This here. Say this one last. Candle snuffle. My cauldron. Haven't had it out in a while. I've had it. I would have it out if I have it in my altar. I have a storage section. I have it in there and I bring it out when I need to. But I'm going to leave it out. So why not? So, noisy here. So I got this as a gift from my mother-in-law. In the town that she lives in, there's a like an art school. Not so much I guess it's a college, but it's like really nice and different types of art. And they have a thing. I want to say in the summer, with the main road, part of the main road is closed off, and there's stands and stuff, and also in the school as well. There's arts. There's all types of arts of any kind. So I think she picked this up there. I was using this as a pen holder. So I'm gonna either do one or two things. I'm gonna use it for something else, which I will show you. So I have nothing to hold my pens. So I'm either gonna keep this for what I'm gonna plan on doing with it, and then get like just a regular pen holder, or I might make something or buy something plain and paint it or add some clay or what have you to it and make my own. But I need something to hold my spoon and this candle scriber. So right now they're gonna go in here, and it's gonna be, I'm right-handed, so it makes sense. Here, there. So I started to, if you guys remember my last, not my last video, but a couple videos before I grabbed this, got this at the Dollar Tree store, and I got plants. Even though it's fall, like this is, to me, this is like a fall color, and we're in the beginning, we're almost in leather. I'm actually putting it on my altar just to, when I see it, it reminds me to write down things, certain ingredients, what I'm going to be doing with this that I will share later. So, like I said in the video, I have some big plans for this. So actually, I'm going to put it on the other end, which is this little table section like this. I'm going to put it on the other end that unfortunately you can't see. So I'll put that there. My allergies are pretty much gone. The only time, I got ashes here. The only time that I kind of get a little runny is in the morning when I wake up. But other than that, it's pretty much under control. Not sure if I shared it in my last video, but I think it was the first time I've had allergies for, not pollen. I've had pollen a couple times. Hagweed. It was the first time I've had hagweed allergies, and that was horrible, 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 horrible. Let's see. Look at the candle. I'm so excited that I found a Richie store, that sell these. I haven't seen these since early 2000s. I used to sell them. I used to see them in the 90s in some witchcraft stores in my home state of Massachusetts, in the Worcester area. And I think I saw these again in New York when my husband and I was in the Buffalo area, when my husband and I were boyfriend and girlfriend and we were just living together. But after that, it's like I haven't seen these in ages. So I have plans for this. I'll be inscribing it later on. I figured this would be perfect for that. And I'm going to add, I might add some herbs around it. Not sure yet. I'll see what I feel like after I get the candle all set up. See what happens. I might take a picture and post it much later on after the candles burned down. But yeah, that's gonna be my focal. Let's see. Anything else? Not a lot this time. Where should I put this little guy? I'm gonna put you right here. Okay. Oh, something I'd like to share. A couple of things, actually. Two things? Yeah, two things. So my daughter has a leopard gecko. She's had it for 2 years. And in here is the skin from when the leopard gecko sheds. And she shed twice. Some of the little ones are like from like past, but the newer ones came. Let's see if I can. Is it this one? This one? No, that's it. Maybe it is this one. Oh yeah, it is this one. So this one was roughly 3 weeks ago, because geckos tend to. There's a decent space between when they shed. So this one, it was she was shedding, and I was able to gently pull off the one. This is her face. This is the one came from her face. It was hanging off, so I gently pulled it. You can kind of see the hole where her eye, where it covers up her eye, but then she kind of opens it a little bit. So there's that. And then literally about a week ago, so this particular shedding was about a month ago. About last week, 3 weeks later after this shedding, she pulled another shedding, which was kind of surprising. And this is, my daughter figured I would want this. Because see it, it's her tail. That's mostly her tail. So, yeah, we may not have I mean, I think I did purchase a snake skin from a store in Connecticut. But I get to have free skin from a leopard gecko. They're similar to a snake, but I think it just has different, slightly different energies than a snake. So, yep. And then the other thing is I purchased from Llewellyn about a couple days ago it was a like they're not supposed to come out till July, so it was like a pre-order. But then I got a the next day I got a thing in the mail saying that it was being sent, so I was very surprised. So I have the Llewellyn's, oh excuse me, Llewellyn's 2024 Magical Almanac. I think I skipped this year's. I had last year's and I skipped this year, and I'm having this one. And then I haven't had this. I haven't had this in forever. So which is date book 2024. I've tried some date books like almost plain. I haven't really used them, so I'm hoping this one it's already has some stuff in it, so it might help me add some other stickers or what have you onto this to help me kind of use it. If it's been a success, then I'll keep using this. If it doesn't, then I'm stopping with the date books. I'm done. So this is my last little thing. So cross your fingers. And sorry if I'm shaking. Sorry. And yeah, so I got those. I was very surprised how quickly they came. So I guess if you pre-order something from Llewellyn about a month before it's supposed to come out, you get them within days. Oh, so I'm not sure if I brought this. I know I showed this, but I have plans on. I think I looked up on pears because it reminds me of a pear shape, and it's yellow. And just so for the record, this thing is yellow, but sometimes it looks orange. So I got two things for yellow. I'm sure you've heard me in the past. Yellow is a really weird color for me to work with. I can't work it like alone. I have to add other colors to it. I have to add certain herbs, what have you. So I'm going to use the correspondence for yellow as well as pears. Pears is about, I guess, love, uh, friendship, what have you. So, and then you have the leaf here. So you got, earth. So I have a couple ideas of what I want to do with this. But until then, I won't share it until much later to see how it works. So I think my more main focus is going to be the correspondence for yellow. But I'm gonna think of other correspondence like the complementary color for yellow is red and orange. So if I can look at those two and see what the three that has similar might be able to work. So we'll see what happens. And I feel like I had some more stuff to say. It's funny because it's like you have a lot of stuff to say, then you hit record, and you get some of it out, but some of it you just go, there was more to it, but I don't remember what. Uh, yeah, I hope everybody. I'm hoping people do things for tonight. This is a full moon in Sagittarius. In I believe it is it Gemini. No, I believe it's Taurus. Is it Gemini? No, it's Gemini. I'm sorry. I think we're in Gemini. I believe we're in Gemini. Full moon is in Sagittarius. So I did a little reading on the Sagittarius full moon yesterday. Oh, that's the other thing. Yes, I just watched Kelly Beo's. So not just I would say about a few days ago, like the day that she posted it. She was kind enough to do a spread where you are able to use, I would say, 4 different decks and either a rune or Ogham that you get. It's called the Solar Return spread. So it's a pretty decent sized spread, and it's like a year ahead. And I love how she puts it as if for her birthday. I think her birthday was not too long ago, hence why the Solar Return. So she took one of the cards was from a deck that was for her year, the card for the year. It's funny, her and I both had the same card, and she used four from an oracle deck, a tarot deck. I think how many was it? Like something like 12 or 13. So maybe maybe a little less than 13, but like it was between 10 to 13 card for the tarot, and then four in a different tarot, and then one Ogum, if I remember correctly. So I'm thinking of doing that next month in July. My birthday's in July. I might do it probably in the beginning of July, like maybe like the last couple days of June to the first week of July to, to push it through. And I'm excited for that one. Yeah, I'll try to figure out how to put the link up for her episode. It was really really cool. That was very kind for her to take the time to make that video. So I'm really really excited for that one. I've done year ahead, and I think last year I didn't do a full one. So I think this one's a nice something different to do and a different timing. I tend to do mine in near Samhain, but I guess last year was kind of weird. So in my one card year, the major arcana that you pick out for the year, I'm probably gonna start working on that one. I'm gonna use it as a focal point for that spread, and maybe do it from instead of Samhain to Samhain, I might do it from my birthday to my next birthday, or close near my birthday, do a new one. So that's all I have right now. Hopefully, I didn't miss anything. I probably have the second I stop recording. If not, everybody have a good full moon. Have a happy summer solstice and Litha. Until next time, I will see you guys later.